Yo, thanks for the 16 months, AI95. I appreciate it a bunch.
It's Lee here. Look, sorry to fill your answering machine up
I
again.
hope you were
but I
having
just
a comfy
wanted to tell
Saturday
you
afternoon.
that participation in this evening's record attempt counts for a lot. You're
I'm one of
now
the top
recognized
riders,
as
so that's
wanted on
cool. I
top
should start the
riders.
timer.
Things can move on and up from here.
It's me, Simon. Simon.
And yeah, there's Simon, and then that's Dad. Wait, what? Didn't I move up? Did I not save? Oh no, I did save. It was, hang on. End of season. It didn't save after end of season, but we're good. I didn't lose any progress or anything. Okay, yeah, this is my actual apartment with my actual girlfriend in real life. Alright, so I think it's probably time to buy a new bike. I think it's buy a new bike time, because we had to buy a new bike at the start of the last season too. How much money do I have? I assume I can get a 5,000. I have 13.5k, and the Revolution is 18. You know, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if I can win a couple races with the old bike, because if I can just save up a little bit more money, then we can buy the God bike. The bike that's so good that it gets its own category. You would think that AI95, but they wanted to charge me a few $100s for it. So fucking rip. Like, I kind of thought that was a thing, but apparently that's not a thing anymore, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's the problem. Yeah, something's very fucked about my insurance though. I have like 8 different companies that constantly send me mail about how I have insurance through them, and I don't think any of them are this is like some kind of advanced scam. I have so many fucking cards and numbers, and I don't know if any of them are even correct. Shit is just like perma-fucked, and if I ever actually like need any sort of medical thing done, I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna die. We're gonna give it a couple days and see if GDQ approves it. Their website says, and you have to like submit proof of this and shit. They say you need the vaccine and a booster, and I have that, but it's like over a year old at this point. In fact, it's actually 2 years old at this point. Did I miss a gate somehow? Yeah, I missed a gate somehow. Why is this track so shit? We ran into this problem yesterday too. Or the first day or something. Like, what turn did I even miss? Apparently I was supposed to come back here. Am I paying for the insurance? I don't fucking know, man. It's such a... My life is a giant mess. I'm really a failure of a human being. Maybe I'm paying all of them for multiple sets of insurance, none of which cover anything. Maybe that's what happened. But shit's just very fucked. And this is like one thing out of like 10 different things I was trying to get done in the last week that just none of it worked.
Look, sorry to fill your answer.
It's been one high profile failure after another for me since like, I don't know, last Tuesday or something. And I'm very tired and I'm very done with it. I need some wins. This race kind of seems like it's winnable though. Like I was doing fine there until like I missed a turn. Usually these gate races aren't that bad because there's not a lot of tight turns, and that's always what gets me. Good to see that everything is 5 laps now, so all the races are going to be over 10 minutes long. That's cool. Like it did. You do go this way. It's just right here. Yeah, I kept going left. I had to not keep going left. Oh god, okay, we're fine. Do I have any clue how long the game is? Yes, I do. We are in the final season. There are 3 seasons, this is season 3. So I have like 10 more races to do or something. So I will be beating the game today, but it's probably going to take at least half of the stream to do it. I hope you like new metal. Yeah, I've been through like 6 or 7 girlfriends at this point. My motorcycle man has no problems getting a girlfriend, even when he's like bottom of the barrel, terrible motorcycle man. Recently, I've been getting a new girlfriend after like every race too, which is pretty funny. We're just going through them. Yeah, so that was 2 laps for 1 song. So we're gonna hear this song about 2.5 times in this race. That's, why? Why have they done this? Program the game to play a different song after the first one finishes. It kind of seems like, this is something I noticed yesterday, but I don't think the AI knows how to boost. Like, they don't seem, even though they do tricks, which would build up boost meter, if they had boost, they would be catching up to me, and they don't. So I think they just don't boost. I think they just build up a full meter for no reason. They're just doing it to look cool. You know, I've only heard the Dysfunction song once. It only played that one time. That's like a rare song. I highly doubt they weighted the randomness for songs showing up, but if they did, that's like a rare one. I just crashed like 2 or 3 times there, and the computers still haven't passed me. Has Rockstar played it all? I don't know. I don't know the names of any of these songs. Maybe is this Rockstar? Any one of them could be. Hi Rockstar. Speaking of Rockstar, I'm busy. Okay. Yeah, there's some kind of weird thing like that about like Arrow. Sega had some patent on something. Clearly the SX Superfly devs didn't give a shit. We're gonna go Professor Brain's corn puzzle, because I love it. The reward is a work of art. That gets me every time, dude. The Professor Corn Brain puzzle tagline. Yeah, the reward, a work of art. It's just like a plastic ear of corn. Just looks like shit. Work of art. I'm lapping that guy. Look at... There was another motorcyclist there. I just lapped him. But yeah, the patent thing comes from Crazy Taxi. You're right. But like... I don't know, man. Clearly their patent wasn't too respected, was it? I don't know, it's kind of like Sega had a few weird gameplay patents, like another one that they had that's sort of tangentially related. They had one on multiple camera angles in racing games, where specifically when you change camera angles, the camera smoothly moves from one angle to the other. So like it'll go from an in-cockpit view to a behind-the-car view. Like not just like a snap change in camera, but as like a smooth motion. That's something that Sega had a patent on because of Virtua Racer. That's another one that I don't think anybody respected that patent. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I'm certain that nobody gave a shit. Like there's definitely games that do that. Yeah, Namco had the loading screen minigame one, which... I mean, there were definitely games out there that, like, did something in the load screens. Like, you ever play Okami? You, like, press the X button with timing on the load screens, and you get stuff in the game for it. The loading screen patent sucked and wasn't filed properly. And all this shit's expired now anyway, because it's from the 90s. Are we post-loading screen? Offer $11,000 per seat. I want $11,000 from Sharif's Insurance. Hi, it's Sharif from Sharif's Insurance. No, it's the same girlfriend. But like, Sharif didn't actually just give me $11,000, did he? No, he did not. In fact, I made almost no money from that race. Maybe I even didn't make any money from that race. They would. It would go in the trophy thing because it's a work of art. They would put it in the trophy case over here. Oh, world record. Yeah, I made like 500 bucks for placing first, but then there's bike maintenance costs as well. Um, it's all a little bit complicated. The text is so funny. Professor Brain's corn puzzle. The challenge, put it together. The reward, a work of art. The picture, it's like the cheapest looking plastic sculpted corn in like a shitty like acrylic case. Like and like this puzzle's from like the early 80s or something, right? It looks pretty old. So like wow, that guy just slammed straight into the building. Sure. It's like you look at it and it's just like this is like imagine that puzzle if you still had it today. It'd just be like disgusting. It would have like caked on dust and fingerprint grime on the case. And it's, oh, it's a work of art. This is my corn puzzle. What's really good is that if you Google the corn puzzle, if you Google Professor Brain's corn puzzle, you can find the solution online. And the solution online is being hosted by a guy with like the most 90s website that you've ever seen in your life, dedicated to like puzzle solutions for like, you know, puzzles like that, like little physical things. And it's like fucking glorious. He is the best website and he has a page dedicated to the corn puzzle. And I'm pretty sure he's the only person on the internet to ever verify the existence of the corn puzzle. It's a real thing. He shows how all the little plastic pieces go together. I'm sorry, Kappa. But also, yes. Dude, what do you think that Professor Brain has his PhD in? This song goes hard. This is my favorite song in the game, by the way. Is he singing about microwaves? Yes. The verses are like about racism or something, if you listen to them. And then the chorus is just about microwaves. Wait, is today the Gamecube's birthday? Really? That's like totally the kind of thing that I should know but don't. I have to know. Hang on. Nintendo GameCube. The Nintendo GameCube. November 18th, 2001, NA release. Yeah, today is the North American birthday of the Nintendo Cube of Game. Happy birthday, Courtney. Man, my bike keeps spinning out, but somehow I'm still in first. This bike is so dated, I can't believe that I'm getting away with using it and still coming in first for free in all the races. Like, I had to upgrade the bike for that one race, but then since then, it's been like, whatever. Maybe I just secretly bought the best bike in the game by accident. Yeah, this song's pretty good, but it's by the same band who does Dysfunction is a Function, which is just like the worst song ever. They vary wildly in quality. Look, I'm about to lap this guy. See ya. I'm about to lap another guy. They're all just crashing like crazy. That guy just slammed face like he wasn't even close. That guy wasn't even close to getting onto the track. He's just what are they doing? Nobody knows how to drive anymore. What are they doing? They're so bad. I wonder if like the developers made them drive faster bikes, but they don't know how to handle the faster bikes, so they just can't turn anymore. Maybe, I wonder if that's what's happening. I feel like that could be why, because they didn't used to crash this much in the earlier parts of the game. I swear, they upgraded their bikes, and now they can't turn anymore, so they just slam into everything. The Xbox came out, did it? Microsoft Xbox OG. Yeah, November 15th, 3 days earlier. Nintendo got beat to market by Microsoft. I mean, it happened with the 360 as well. Microsoft are on top of their shit.
Congratulations and keep up the hard work.
This is just gonna be the same girlfriend, yeah. Nintendo has always been a little out there anyway, like... Yeah. The 360 coming out in 2005 was a bad decision. No HDMI out on the early models. No Wi-Fi built into the early models. Red Ring of Death, just period, end sentence. The 360 definitely needed more time in the oven. Nintendo's release schedule has always been pretty weird though. Like, they got beat by literally everyone on the N64. Like, the thing came out in what, like September 96, I think it was? Like, the other consoles had been out for over a year by that point. I hate this track. I'm doing well enough in the other tracks that I'm just gonna accept last on this. It's fine if I come in last. Wow, they're playing it again. Works for me. Like the Wii U released early. I want to say. I think that came out like a year before PS4 and Xbone. And was like a weird, like, side grade to the PS3 and 360 in terms of hardware. I remember so many arguments online around the time the Wii U launched, comparing screenshots of like Batman, Arkham City and shit like that, trying to figure out if it looked better than the 360 version. And Darksiders as well. You know what's messed up? Speaking of console release dates, the PS4 turned 10 years old the other day, like just a few days ago. It just... Isn't that like... I don't know, man. Really? I will fully accept dead last on this race. Because these turns are bad and I'm bad at them. I'm gonna accept dead last on the Jamaica, like, the Jamaica arena as well. And the release date of the Switch is just like, the Switch coming out in 2017 is just like, Nintendo officially doesn't give a fuck anymore. Honestly, worked out great for them. But they aren't even pretending to compete with the other console manufacturers anymore. Just kind of doing their own thing. Yeah, what? I don't like follow sales stuff that closely, but the Switch has gotta be up there at this point, right? For like overall lifetime sales. The PS2 and the DS were like 153 or 154 or something. It's pretty good. I think nothing else was even like within 50 million of those. Yeah, the GameCube did fail to outsell the Microsoft Xbox. I don't know why I just called it that. The Microsoft Xbox. But yeah, the GameCube, they did get beat by the Xbox, which is pretty funny. Everyone thinks of the Xbox as like such a failure. Just, oh, actually. The controller is funny. Everyone's remembering correctly. I always use the Duke. It's so good. It's such a bad controller. I have to use it. It's part of the experience. Yeah, I am playing all of Xbox Thing with the Duke, that's correct. I did not get the weird remake, no. I think it was kind of expensive. They did something weird with it where they like... it was like a Wii U controller. There's like a display on the Weird Duke remake in the center where the giant plastic Xbox logo is supposed to be. They put like a display there that just displays the Xbox logo, and it doesn't even do anything else. Why? It just makes the controller really expensive. Yeah, the built-in hard drive, the built-in Ethernet, and like Xbox Live just as infrastructure. Super forward-thinking by Microsoft. They accidentally figured it out.
And soon we'll be.
Are you not in? Pick up if you are. It's Lucy.
It's Lucy?
Hello.
Did I have a pass? Wait, did I just dump my... Do I have a new girlfriend? Yes.
From his new girlfriend. How are you doing?
Apparently that girl's name was Lucy that we were dating.
But I was a little appalled by the fact that you didn't buy me any presents. I mean, it's not like I'm a money grabber or anything. Hell no. I just like nice things, like diamonds.
Alright, what's she look like? Eh. I still say Mel is the #1 girlfriend. Can I get Mel back? She was like 2 or 3 girlfriends ago, and she was definitely the best. Halle Berry, but as a PS1 model, maybe. But yeah, I had a GameCube, of course. If it wasn't obvious. I actually, for how successful the PS2 was, I don't know anyone who had a PS2. Oh good, it's this song a third time. They're really trying to make me sick of it. Wow, that was attempted murder of that guy, and he just kept driving. Yeah, I mean, the PS2 success is an international thing. That's part of it. You're not gonna find any GameCubes in Argentina, probably. Or like the entirety of Europe as well. But yeah, I had a GameCube. A lot of my friends had GameCubes. I knew a couple people with Xboxes. Did not know anyone with a PS2. The PS2 only having 2 controller ports is so lame, by the way. Like if you're a kid, like man, the amount of 4-player high-intensity gaming action that's just not even available to you as a PS2 owner. And yes, I know about the multi-tap, it doesn't count. What the fuck is going on in this track? Oh, apparently that's the wrong way. I mean, I imagine your experience is a bit different if you're an adult in the early 2000s as well. But I was 7, so... And yeah, when does lap 2 start? Okay, that was like a 2-minute 50-second lap. Perhaps slightly cringe. We're setting up for like a 12-minute long race here. I think I might be willing to take dead last in this, just to make it stop. That sounds like a fair trade to me. Oh, hello. Where am I even going right now? This track sucks. You were one of the only kids with an Xbox? Yeah, my cousin had an Xbox. This one kid that I kinda knew had an Xbox. And we weren't like friends or anything, but somehow I did end up at his house playing Xbox on multiple occasions. But we weren't even friends, so I don't know how that happened. And then another kid who I was pretty friendly with had an Xbox. Because that kid had every console, because that kid was the coolest kid. And that kid's uncle was Ken Levine, the BioShock guy. So he got an early release copy of BioShock, and I remember playing it at his house, and it was cool. And we were like not even 10 years old, so we did not know what the game was about, and just thought it was cool that you had superpowers. Never played any Xbox Live, though. No, only ever local co-op of, like, Halo, CE, and shit. I think that's probably the only Xbox game I ever played until I got my own Xbox, I think. Not even Halo 2. Combat Evolved. That guy just wiped out on nothing. Okay, I'm in first now. Recovered it. I have no idea where I'm going. Apparently it's this way. Yeah, this track makes absolutely no sense. They need like big arrows on the ground telling you where to go. Yeah, I mean, that's a thing, right? Pixel, like... That's a thing with, like, fucking... Like, anytime someone does, like, a... Like, that game from a couple of years ago, Wolfenstein 2, the Wolfenstein reboot series... They were doing, like, a what if the Nazis took over America thing, and, like... In the game, that's a very bad thing, but then actual Nazis just look at it and are like, oh, this is cool. Look how cool it is. Like, it doesn't work like that. Like, the BioShock is doing the same thing to libertarians. Like, oh, look how cool this underwater city is. Isn't that cool? And it's like, I guess so, but, like, no, that's not the point. But they will gladly miss the point because it's just, I don't know, man. I think the solution is you just can't make cool things ever, or everyone will miss the point to look at how cool your thing is. Man, this track is so shit. If you follow the arrow, you just end up in this ditch. Like, you have to disobey the arrow. Dude, Malkasort, that clip is so funny. Just the entirety of that clip is so funny. The guy who just, like, looks like he's part gremlin, just like, what's next? I need a license to make toast in my own damn toaster. Everyone claps. You know, cut to normal looking politician. I think people should need a driver's license. Everyone boos. It's like a fucking parody. You couldn't even, like, direct a funnier scene. You couldn't direct a funnier parody of libertarians if you tried. Yeah, R.I.P. John McAfee. Certainly a person who lived and did some things. And may or may not have done some other things too. No, it's this way. Like, you go through that gate, and it's just like, alright, cool, now what? It's so messed up. This track is awful. I think we're almost done, though. Well, every lap is like 2 minutes long, and there's 5 laps. This should be it? Yeah. Yeah, look at that. That was almost a 12-minute long race. That was 11:55. It is kind of shit, producer. I don't know how I won that after the first lap where I spent like an extra minute going in circles. That's just the power of the computers being incredibly dumb, I guess.
Now that's what an agent likes to see. A race.
When can I buy a better motorcycle? Like, what's my money look like now? Oh, apparently now I'm rich. I have 25,000. All right, Revolution 500. Give me that. If this motorcycle sucks, then we'll just go back to the other motorcycle because I was still winning with it. So it was fine. If this thing is like too fast to control, then we'll just swap back. Girlfriend is still the same. I don't think you can. I'm pretty sure you can't. Oh, this is the race that I accept last in for sure. This is the Jamaica circuit. This is hopeless. I don't care at all about this one. Also, please, any other song. Oh my god, it's the same song. This is the 4th time in a row. We've been listening to Microwave on repeat for like half an hour at this point. Like, did I break something? Why is it doing this? Oh yeah, this bike is way faster. Oh man, okay. Look at my top speed. It's like 100 something now. No units given. Your speed is 100. Yeah, my top speed's like 118, it looks like. I think the top speed of my original bike was like in the 60s. And the one I just swapped off of was like in the 80s or 90s. This is definitely a faster bike, but I don't know that that's really good for me. Like my advantage as a bike racer, as a SX superstar, you could say, my advantage was that everybody crashed except for me. And now I'm also going to be crashing, so that's kind of my competitive advantage gone, isn't it? I feel like there should be a shortcut through that. Like right here. No, there's not. Yeah, Pixel. This is like a weird song about racism if you listen to the verses, and then the chorus is just about microwaves. I'm not sure what microwave has to do with it, but the first verse is just like, you're a racist and you don't know why. That's just like one of the lines. I can't understand anything else he's saying. But at one point he just sings, you're a racist, and it's like, wait a minute, what? I think that's like a religion line. I think this is a song about people, British people being racist assholes, but then they're like, we're fine. We can do whatever we want because religion, and we're all saved. Yeah, you see, heat there. That's the line. Yeah, Malkasaur, fourth time in a row as far as like fourth level in a row. As far as how many times in a row we've actually heard this song, it's gotta be at least 10 at this point, right? I mean, I read that as more of like a crazed fan, Pixel. Like an obsessed fan. Or even are second and first. Where even is anybody? Oh, there's someone. I'm alone on this desert island of Jamaica. RIP that dude. Oh no, RIP me in a sec here. Yep. I think it's safe to say that the entire planet is fucked. Nowhere is safe. It turns out that horrible assholes are everywhere. There might even be horrible assholes in my Twitch stream right now, holding a GameCube controller, playing SX Superstar. Anyway, microwaves. Microwaves are overhated. Is that true? I do have a microwave. I use it to reheat leftover Thai food. And that's... also and to melt butter sometimes. I don't think I use my microwave for anything else. I will take second. I have over double the points of the guy in second place in the season, so... Yeah, I mean, the whole food snob thing, here's my perspective. No one asked, but here's my really important perspective. As a very learned person on the subject of food.
Give me a call and we'll set something up.
Hang on.
It's your #1 fan.
Hi there, it's Ralph McKenzie.
Ah, there, Ralph McKenzie.
Just wanted to thank you for purchasing a bike from...
Yeah. Like, food's good and all, but I don't... Like, I don't care enough about food to make it worth it to put effort into cooking good food. You know? Like, if you think about it, I could spend 5 minutes total effort boiling some pasta, or you could spend like an hour in the kitchen, and I don't get any enjoyment out of the process of cooking. Also, thank God, it's a different song. Cold Rock the Mic, I'll take it. Like, I don't get any joy out of the process of cooking. For me, it would be entirely about the end product of the food. And the food will be better if I spend an hour making it. But will it be that much better to justify the 55-minute time difference that I could have spent instead, like eating my 5-minute pasta and then spending the other 55 minutes grinding in RuneScape, or posting on the internet, or laying in bed? And I gotta be honest with you, the answer for me is no. Like baking for friends. See, that sounds cool, but I don't have any friends, so... A couple of years ago, I was like, oh shit, I'm an adult now. I can just like bake myself things and then have them. I can just have things when I want them. But then it was like, oh, I have to eat all of this. And it was just unnecessary, large amounts of desserts. So I stopped doing that. But that was fun. You are my friends. Someone's about to give me the lecture about internet parasocial relationships. I know it. But I think this stream is small enough. and chat is generally all regulars that I consider chat to be my friends. But you're not friends that I can bake for because it's an internet thing. That being said, I do know certain people in my internet friend circles who totally bake cookies at Christmas and then send them to each other, like they ship them somehow. And I'm not on any of these lists, and I don't know how I gotta get on. What do I have to do? But I feel scammed every year. Please make the turn. Yeah, this bike is shit, dude. I'm swapping back after this race. It's a fast bike, but it just turns don't even work anymore. It'd probably help if I used the actual brake button to turn instead of B, which is the fake brake button. Yeah, international would definitely not work. You'd run into like food contamination or quarantine or something issues. Like how you can't like, if you have a pet, you can't like move to a different country with it, or you can, but they make you like lock the pet up in pet prison for a month to make sure it doesn't have some kind of mysterious disease. And like you can't ship seeds overseas so that they don't like, you don't like introduce shit into the ecosystem, things like that. I don't know, maybe you can do food. There's no such thing as invasive food species. But I don't think the timing would work for anything perishable. You'd have to be sending me like a can of baked beans. I don't want your cans of baked beans. Wow, Theo knows a guy. If I ever want to introduce invasive Argentinian plants into the local ecosystem, I know who to contact. The local ecosystem, for the record, is concrete, and there are no plants here, and there's nowhere I could plant a plant. Everything within a 15-mile radius of me is fully paved. It's completely fucked. It's like a little depressing sometimes. plants are shit too. And speaking of invasive species, what little plants we do have are just getting absolutely owned by like the lantern flies or whatever that showed up a couple years ago. A friend in South America who really wants to try raspberries. Huh. Is it the emptiness? New Jersey is a nice state. It's, there's lots of the many faces of New Jersey. I live in the part that's right by New York City. And around here, it really is just miles and miles of urban sprawl. Immediately around me, it's actually quite nice. But you go out a couple more miles, and it's like burnt out shit from the 1930s. And just like all around really, really unhappy vibes. And you go out a bit more, and it's just like swamp. And then you go out a bit more, and it's a bunch of suburbs for the entire rest of the state. Only no Jersey Shore. Well, I just want you to know that the Jersey Shore is 100% real. Everything depicted on the TV show happens. And the people who are on the show are considered normal and well-adjusted people. This song makes me miss Microwave. The energy just isn't there. Cold Rock the Microwave. Guy with a leather sofa face. I mean, that could have been any of them. Was it Pauly D? Was it The Situation? Was it Vinny? I don't know if there was a fourth guy, if it was those three. I did actually see, because my sister would watch it and I'd be in the room because the computer was there. I did see a large amount of Jersey Shore at the time that it was airing. My recollection was mostly that the guys didn't get all that much screen time because the guys didn't cause enough drama. They were kind of just your general dumb guys who would just talk about going to the gym, and that's it.
First place, There was
Amanda here. Where are
Amanda.
you? I wanted to know if I could get
Okay,
you
that's what
right.
her name was
Hi,
apparently.
baby. It's your new girlie.
This is my
Sarah
new
calling.
girlie,
Sorry
Sarah.
I didn't phone earlier, but I was working out down at the gym in anticipation of our hot date next week. There was one question I wanted to ask.
Yeah, now that we're successful, the girlfriends aren't getting better. The girlfriends are getting hotter, but they're also getting, like, too like, gold diggery. Oh, shit. Look, there she is. What the hell's up? What the hell's that character model? There were character models for the girlfriends at the start of the game. And then we haven't seen one since, but they just... There she is. Yeah, her face is all messed up. She's had a lot of work done on her everything. And her model is like... She's got like weird... like push-up bra boobs. Yeah, I hate that. I want Mel back. Mel was the best girlfriend. This is optional. Skip. Oh, okay. Everyone's just crashing. Have we heard this song before? I feel like this is a new one. The girlfriend skill tree was real. You put more points into one thing, but you have to take points away from something else. Every SX Superstar girlfriend has this many skill points to allocate. Cool, put me all the way back here. Also, I've decided this song is awful. Better get used to it though, because we're going to be listening to it for 12.5 minutes. We're still on lap 1. This is it though. The lap was 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So, multiply that by 5 and you get like 11 minutes and 40 seconds. Oh no, producer. Is there ligma in the food? We're turning here. Shoot. Okay. This track is bad. Just had a Lunchables microwave grilled cheese and it was surprisingly okay, really. I had a bowl of cereal for breakfast. And I mixed some nuts in there too, because that's just how it is. That's what I have for breakfast pretty much every day. And tonight, I think it is officially pizza time. But we'll see. This is the worst song, dude. You can't just rhyme high with high like 100 times in a row. Oh, thanks. I'm usually a lunch stream. That's understandable. I always wake up super late, so I eat breakfast and then I start streaming. And then I eat dinner sometime after my stream, and then that's it. Ideally, that's all I eat in a day, except I'm a bad person. So I usually find myself in the kitchen at 3 a.m. just like snacking on what's supposed to be my food for breakfast. But ideally, I should really not be doing that. I try to stop myself from overeating by not keeping any food in the house, but then I still find ways. In 3 laps, we heard the song twice, which means that we're gonna hear this song over 3 times during this race. Did I miss something? No, I guess I was just meant... No, this is very bad. I've missed something. What did I do? Shit. I'm completely lost now. I think we're starting this whole thing over. Or I'm just gonna take the 6th place. I think I have to take the 6th place on this. I'm completely lost. Somehow I was supposed to hit this thing from the other way around. The fuck? What happened? Man, these like open world ones where you have to go through the gates are so bad. Some of them have been fine. Some of the open world races have been fine, and then some of the other ones are just like, oh god, what's going on? Go through this gate, now do a 180-degree turn and go backwards the other way. Like, the lyrics are, what does it take to get you high? What does it take to get me high? What does it take to get us high? Whatever it takes to get you high. That's the verse. Yeah, it's both scary and comforting to know that some things never change and we really are just the exact same people from ancient Rome and all kinds of shit like that. I also am glad computers are invented. The Romans never knew the Nintendo Gamecube. Thank God, get me out of here.
Hey, great job on finishing second.
Way
man.
hey.
Showing those other
Great
guys
job
what
on
you can do.
finishing second.
We're gonna have to get together.
Passive aggressive.
Look, I got your message about the stalker, or well, what you think is a stalker. Look, just keep
The
it quiet
stalker.
for now, or we're gonna have a media circus, and that's gonna get in the
I don't
way.
think I've gotten this message before.
I'll
Is
need
this
to
the
hire a
plot of the
private
game?
investigator to uncover this.
Hello, darling. It's Sarah. I wanted to know, like, do I keep the gold card you gave me?
Alright, new girlfriend. See ya,
Sounds like
Sarah.
respect, but
She was in the apartment for one race.
Hi, it's Anika. Well, I do hope you're not going to muck me around now we're dating. I really like you. You seem to know what you're talking about and have lots of experience. Do well, and I'll stick with you forever. Come over anytime.
Alright, what does she look like? Does she have a model? She does have a model. Not for me. I'm gonna go pee. Give me like 2 minutes and then I'll be back. It looks like there's maybe 4 events left. I'm hoping some of these events are optional, but there's maybe 4 races left. Yeah, I'll be back in a sec. for some reason, where their idea of difficulty is that the first season should be 3 laps, the second season should be 4, and the third season should be 5. Like every difficulty turning up the number of laps you have to do on the same courses. So many racing games did this, and I hate it. And the end result is games like this, where every lap is 2.5 minutes long, and there's 5 laps. So individual races are just unbelievably long, and you get really sick of driving around this circle on the same tracks. This is also the 3rd time we've done this track. Like, I think the way they've been doing it as well is that every season adds like a couple new tracks, and then has all of the ones from the previous season as well. So, like this is, I guess we've done 5 plus 4 plus 3. So we've done 12 laps on this track. Which, I mean, it doesn't sound like that much when you say it that way. Especially on this one where each lap isn't that bad. But it's just kinda, like, I wish they hadn't. I wish they hadn't a lot of things in this game. But the sense of speed is okay. You really do have to grind to a complete halt to get around the turns, though. Like, turning the bike requires you to just, The speed units are definitely BS. Like, you're going 40 or 50, and meanwhile on screen it looks like you're, like, just not even moving anymore when you take these turns. Like, no, that was not 20 units per something. Well, I mean, you can see that when I do left and right on the analog stick, it does shift the weight of the driver to one side. Like, but that's as good as turning gets. And you could see that that clearly wasn't anywhere close to good enough to making a turn. So you really have to slow down. You know, this is not Mario Kart, where you can just accelerate through all the turns if you're a gamer. They want you to basically stop in order to turn the motorcycle. And you can tell that this isn't even, like maybe you could just say that it's a skill issue. Maybe you could just say I'm bad at the game, but then explain how I'm coming in first in every race by a huge amount by doing this. Like, if there were faster ways to take turns, don't you think the computers would be doing it too? But no. You win races just fine like this, so this must be how it's meant to be done. Or that there isn't necessarily a better way that I'm just missing. Pumped for Midnight Club 2 and 3 on Xbox. I've never played any of them. Yeah, Rapukin. I've played most of the N64 racing games at this point as well, and they're like that. The N64 has so many racing games that are just like all the same game. It's crazy. I don't know what it was about 3D gaming, where it was like, alright, what do we do with this? Driving a car. Yeah, right, Natoku, it's great that it still shows the UI. It just, like, makes it extra meta. Like, it's already kind of meta when the game camera is in the universe of the game like that, when it's on a big TV or something. But it just gets extra meta when you can also see the UI of the game on a TV screen in the game. It's like, wait a minute. What am I playing here? Does SX Superstar exist within the world of SX Superstar? Like, you could accuse me of sucking at turning in this game, but I lapped a guy, so clearly I'm doing something right. I wonder if I could just retire from all the rest of the events. We're getting close to that point. I have a lot of points. I could probably just start retiring and we could be done with the game.
Hello, it's only me, your dad.
Hello, it's only me, your dad.
Not to mention this,
Not to mention the stalker situation. Dude, what?
Well, it doesn't
More
bother
than
me.
happy to toe the line and sort it out ourselves. I'm gonna come down there and open a can of whoop ass on this mother. Keep me informed. What the hell, Dad? Why is he talking like that? Optional event skip. Yeah, there's only 2 more races. We're fucking skipping these. Watch me. That guy can't catch me. He can't even come close to catching me. I could have been skipping races like 3 events ago.
Hi there, it's Lee. Sorry I didn't catch you, but I suspect you're out practicing.
Don't care. I bet that if you wanted to speedrun this game, if you wanted to speedrun this, you'd have to find the fastest events. Like, you'd sort all of the events by length, and then you would retire from the correct number of events that you just barely maintain enough points in order to stay in first. So what's going to happen with this stalker plot? Would like to invite you to participate in the London World Record attempt. Jumping over a world record amount of buses. Yeah, I think I could actually do it this time. You've been shortlisted along with a select amount of other records. Death Jump Challenge at Cowboy Canyon. Sure. I have 5 audio messages.
You know,
That's Lee complaining at me for...
Simon, you lucky. I can't believe you.
That's
quit.
Simon, who's hype because I am the best.
Hey, it's me, Simon. Look, I
Wait,
don't
Simon is the
need
stalker.
to talk, alright? There is no need.
Simon is the stalker. I was okay.
So-called
So
stalker.
Simon was saying he was my best friend,
I'm not gonna
and
hurt
he
you.
would sometimes call and say, "Hey, it's Simon. Good job, man." And other times, the same voice actor would call and be a psycho stalker guy. And so I was wondering, like, is it a different character, or is
Babe, it's
Hmm.
me, Anika. You were everything I'd ever dreamed of, but you've put me in and
I
out of
needs to...
trouble.
Oh my god, I got
I
dumped
need stability
because
in a
I
relationship.
skipped 2 races. I got fucking dumped. I didn't know that could happen.
Hi, darling. It's Sarah.
Sarah's
I'm
back.
excited to accept your offer. You can now consider me your official girlfriend. Again. It's good to be back with you. Hi, darling. It's Sarah. I've decided to accept.
All right. I didn't know that the girlfriends would dump you like that. That's pretty funny. So, like, I wonder if I made it, if I got the top tier girlfriend. Like, if you get first place in every single race, is there like a girlfriend who you have to be perfect like that for? You know? Just like the ultimate world's best girlfriend.
Well, what can I say? I'm sure you heard it all day long now.
Hello, honey. It's Sarah. I was just phoning to congratulate you on breaking that world record. You're so awesome.
You've won the championship! You've won! Get yourself downtown to celebrate with us. I'm on my way to Club Monaco now.
Who's even
Hey,
sending
come
me this
on,
message? Who is that? Anyway, I have one more world record I have to go get. I have to jump over Cowboy Canyon. Oh yeah, best bike in the game. Easily clears. I love how whenever I hit confirm on a menu, the graphics glitch out. Those weird black pixels appear on the button prompt.
Not in again? Oh well, that's the price you pay for having a hero for a child. What a
Hi there, it's Lee.
Hi there, it's Lee.
It's Simon, you lucky.
Yeah, see,
I
Simon...
can't believe you clinched it.
Simon's your friend, but then he's revealed to also be the stalker. This should be the end of the game. That's it? Game over, you've won. And there's the two girlfriend models. I think that's Sarah on the right, and I forget her name on the left. Is that literally it? Game over, you won.
Not in again? Oh well.
No way.
Having a hero for a child.
The fuck credits.
That was today. Your mother and I were on the edges of
That's
our seats when
it?
you set that record. We're so very proud of you. Call us when you arrive home. Bye.
Hi there, it's Lee. Setting a new record at the Canyon today will have sent your profile and financial standing through the roof. I'm gonna play this achievement for all it's worth. We should be able to make a lot of money for you out of this. Leave it all to me.
This character model is our first girlfriend, by the way.
Hey, it's Simon, you
Glenn
lucky,
P.
lucky.
Fozzard was the
I can't
motocross
believe you
guru.
clinched it.
I can't believe that was it. The game had an intro FMV. I thought for sure that at this point there was gonna be an ending FMV where, like, something happens to the stalker. You know? There wasn't even, the only FMV was the intro one. Like a 10-second long intro FMV. And yeah, the fact that there's only 3 girlfriend models, the very first girlfriend and then 2 late game girlfriends, was kind of weird, right? Credits are looping. And then that's it. Back to the main menu. What a lame ending. Huh. Yeah, her elbows were like disconnected at the joints, right? What a lame ending. Anyway, let's wrap it up then. Drops us down to a 4 out of 5. Oh, I think it's dropped a bit further down than that. I don't know about a 4 out of 5 for SX Superstar. But that was that, SX Superstar, game 361. One of the final motocross games on the Gamecube, but not the final. MX Superfly, featuring Ricky Carmichael, is still out there. No sewer level. Everything took place outdoors. Man, I mean... this is just like... Generic motocross, super long races, pretty crap soundtrack. Let me fix my typo. Girlfriend system was funny. Mel is best girl. Microwave is best song. I should include that. Just so we're clear. Even though we had to hear it about 100 times today, Microwave is still the best song in the game. But yeah, that was basically the same as all the other motocross games I've played, which I can't even remember the name of. But I know I've played several at this point. And this was another one. It doesn't do anything interesting. This isn't like Freak Style, where they've actually they're doing something. They're not doing anything with this game. It was just generic motocross. The races got way too long at the end. We had some 11, 12 minute long races. My philosophy on racing games is that unless your race is a gimmick, unless the gimmick is that this is the super long one, a race should not exceed 5 minutes. That's enough. I'm done with this track after 4 or 5 minutes. So 11 or 12 is just kill me, awful. I thought it was really funny that they would pick one song out for a level, and then if you finish the song before you finish the race, which was, I think, literally every race, I don't think there was any race in this game that was short enough to be shorter than one of the songs. So they would just loop the same song, and then in the longer races, they would just loop the same song literally 4 times. I think that when it played that song, that What's It Take to Get You High song, I think that one did actually loop into a 4th play by the end of that race. And then, of course, it just picks a song at random, so we also had 4 races in a row of Microwave. Really, the only interesting thing about this game was the girlfriend system. I thought that was funny. Not in the way the devs probably thought it would be funny, but I thought it was funny that they put it in the game. And it's very funny that if you pick one of the girl characters, they didn't do a boyfriend system. They don't just give you girlfriends anyway. They just axe the system entirely, and you're just single. That's the funniest possible way they could have resolved that. I think that's great. But, I mean, overall, I'm gonna give it a 2. I'm gonna give it a 2, and the reason why it's not a 1 is because it isn't catastrophically broken or anything. It was mostly just a racing game where you hold the A button and drive for a couple hours, and I usually give those 2s. Except for when I don't. Sometimes I give them 1s, but this is a 2. Yet another game better than Wind Waker. I mean, can't argue with that logic. This game got a higher score than Wind Waker, so that must be the case.